the final race is Class 3 over 1,200 metres, the Sheck O handicap, with Nakoni County, the lightly tried 4-year-old, with 2 wins under his belt from his 5 starts, carrying top weight, along with Pinghai Galaxy, who's been trialling well at Sha Tin. 5 Elements is back after bleeding, igniting. Beauty Glory, Magic Phoenix has been starting at beaten favourite 2 of his last 5 starts. Sky Forever, another one that's trialled well. A newcomer to Hong Kong is Celtic Times. He raced under the same name with Jim Bolger in Ireland. You've got Exponential, Stoicism, Super Baby and Wine to be ridden by Jerry Chow for Benno Jung. Again, Paul, the pace looks good here with Wine, but we know Pinghai Galaxy certainly can get to the front and roll along, and Exponential's another one that's led in the past too.
Yeah, so she's going to be a good pace, no question about it. I thought Wine will just kick up from that inside draw, though Pinghai Galaxy, he's been going well on his track work, and he's a horse that has got that speed, as you say, so the pace will be on. That's going to make it difficult, I thought, though, for Exponential with those 2 underneath him, and also Igniting as well, another one that does like to go forward. He could be trapped wide looking for cover.
Yeah, so there certainly should be a good, genuine pace in that final race of the night at the Valley. We can hear, though, from Vincent Ho, who is taking the ride on the Casper Founds-trained Nakoni County in the final race. Vincent, Nakoni County having his first run at Happy Valley for the season on Wednesday night. He won back in June for you with a perfect run on the trail. How do you assess the victory?
Yeah, he's still young, and I think this season he improved and had a nice trial. So his fitness is there, with the barrier helps, that got more confidence for sure.
He came from sort of back of midfield in that trial. He gave you a good feeling that morning? Yeah,
definitely. He picked up by himself, and I only have to ask him a little, and he responds very well. So, very happy with the trial.
What about, is he versatile in terms of where he can run? Because he has run on well from back in the field too, as we can see in that trial.
Yeah, wherever is comfy, depends on the pace of the race. He will have a good turn of foot for sure, and he was still young and can be a bit hot. This season he seems settled a bit better, so hopefully he'll settle more in the race compared to last season, and that will help him to improve as well.
Nice to start the season with a winner on Sunday, Eternal Bloom for Ricky Yu.
Yep, definitely. Always good to start the first day with some winners, and definitely.
While everyone else was sunning themselves on beaches over the off-season, you were in Japan riding. How was it over there?
It's great experience. I'm grateful for all the supports over there. And had a few winners, and right now the Group 3 for Mr. Yahagi as well. Happy with I can ride the winners with all the most important connections that sponsor me. I'm grateful for that. Of course, it's a busy summer. It's busier than Hong Kong, but it's definitely great experience for my career here.
On the home front, how have you heard Golden 60s going leading up to his season resumption?
He looks great. He feels great. Walked him yesterday at the sand yard stable, and he's enjoying his summer still. But soon we'll get him do more serious work and be ready for the international.
Yes, can't wait to see Golden 60 back in action for the 22-23 racing season. Paul, he's not been a horse that's taken long at all to acclimatise here in Hong Kong. Nakoni County winning first up.
No, exactly. So, look, he's got that good fresh record. He's won again at the back end of the season as well. So he's going really well at the moment, this horse. Just the 5 starts, and as you say, those 2 wins, barrier number 1. So he's definitely one of the main chances.
Yeah, and he trialled really well down the straight at Sha Tin a couple of Saturday mornings ago, and he certainly can be versatile, but I think he's going to get a good run through, certainly from barrier number 1. Moving to Pinghai Galaxy and Beauty Glory. Beauty Glory yet to win. Pinghai Galaxy has popped up at a couple of big prices, but won at 6-1 over Beauty Glory 2 back.
Yeah, you can see him. He's well back this night as well, and look, he got to the front and he won really nicely. Now, the only query is there is a lot of pace in this race, so he is going to get taken on a little bit, But he won with plenty in hand there, didn't he?
He certainly did, and he has been to Sharton, and he's won a recent trial here going back to the 31st of August over the 1,050 metres. Looks like he's got horses like Sergeant Pepper and Elon in this trial as well, and he seemed to be fending him, tanking along here.
Yeah, he did a typical John Size trial here. The horse was wide and sort of out of trouble and just did it nice and easily at the end. So, look, he's going pretty well at the moment, and he's quite forward, I think, for a good run. He hasn't won fresh up in the past. He's been placed once, but it's always been a little bit of a query there.
Yeah, that winning margin for the trial was 2 lengths there for Pinghai Galaxy. We've got some track work to show you as well. You were impressed by this?
Yeah, look, it just shows how keen he is and how forward he is. So, look, I definitely wanted to include him. I think he's going nicely. I know that fresh up record's not good, but I think that maybe they've just tried something different and the horse is going well at the moment.
Now, Magic Phoenix is a horse that's certainly taken money in his limited starts here, and I just wonder if he's improved through the off-season. I didn't mind the trial leading into this in a relatively deep race, and he wasn't beaten overly far behind You're My Everything.
Yeah, and look, he's raced well without the success. He's dropped a little bit in the ratings now as well, and he, as you say, that trial was really good. He's come up at 13 to 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if he stayed something like that. I think there could be a bit of value in this race.
Yeah, in that race there as well was Sky Forever. We're going to have a look at him in a moment. Sky Forever. He's another one that has been a little bit hard to catch with just one win next to his name, but he trialled exceptionally well here, I thought.
Yeah, he's another one of these horses that you need a bit of luck with him because he gets back in the running. But you can see that the trial was really good. It was a nice, quiet trial. Then he comes down the outside, and when he was let go, he hit the line and won the trial nicely. So another good chance in the race. As you say, it's quite a deep race, and he's looking good at the moment.
He's had the 1 win in 4 placings from 15 odd starts. Has Sky Forever, a 5-year-old by not a single doubt. 5 Elements, a horse that I've been following. He looks like he's done well over the off-season. He's up 23 pounds. He's fresh. He's coming off a bleeding attack. This behind California Spangle. He's coming to Happy Valley for the first time, but I think he can handle it. Yeah,
look, he's got that sort of racing style that he would. I think one of his best runs was when he was fresh up here in Hong Kong when he ran second as well. So he, he's run 3 seconds. He has yet to win. So, look, I wouldn't be surprised if he ran well.
And this horse here, right in the market and early betting, Wine and Wine for Jerry Chow and Benayoung. Now, he stripped 25 pounds. This horse ran 3rd at this meeting last year, led up in the trial, looked to be relatively well held together at the finish.
Yeah, he's going to get taken on, I think. I think that's with Pinghai Galaxy in the race as well. There's just going to be a bit of extra sort of pressure on him. But we know he fights. He's got an inside draw, so he's going to get a nice enough run and he'll get his opportunity. And there's plenty of support from early as well.
He's a horse that, again, is another one that doesn't win out of turn. Just 1 win from his 20 starts and a handful of minor placings there for Wine and Wine. So there's actually quite a few to choose from here in this last race. Paul, who'd you go with?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Magic Phoenix. I'm just hoping that price holds up. I think it will because it is quite a deep race. But look, punters have been burned a little bit with this horse, but he's had that year now to acclimatise. He's here now. He's trialled well, and I think this could be his season. So I wanted to take a chance with him there, Magic Phoenix. He did arrive on a higher rating and has dropped a little bit in the ratings as well. Pinghai Galaxy, I liked his work coming into this race. I've shown that as well, so I think he's going to run a pretty good race. As you've mentioned, Nakoni County's going very well. It's going to carry the 135, but the horse has won 2 from his 5 starts, and 2 of those one of those wins, of course, was fresh up as well. So he is a horse that can run well fresh. And then 5 Elements in there for 4th. Look, he's coming off that bleeding attack, but has gone well fresh in the past. 6, 2, 1 and 3.
Yeah, very similar numbers, but I'll settle with the top weight here. I think he's good enough to shoulder it first up off the back of a good trial. That is Nakoni County. It's up 22 pounds in body weight. Casper Founds will be looking to get off to a flyer at Happy Valley for the season, and I really did like the last start win and the trial effort at Sharton a couple of Saturday mornings ago. He's on top ahead of Pinghai Galaxy, been working well. Trial was good, the win there by 2 lengths. It wasn't beaten overly far 2 runs ago after winning. 5 Elements goes in first up from a bleed. Sometimes they say that's the time to catch them. I think he'll give you a good run for your money. And Beauty Glory yet to win from his 10 starts, but a handful of minor placings for him. He stalked the leader and the winner, who was Pinghai Galaxy last start, but was no match for him, but still did run on at the end. So 1, 2, 3 and 5.